All right, we're now joined here on Media Monday by freshman Anna Haynes from the women's golf team. And Anna, you guys got back out on the course this week. And, just talk about your trip a little bit and, how you thought things went.
Well, I mean, it was a great trip. We went to North Carolina and we stayed in Raleigh, or right next to Raleigh. We stayed in Cary and we had a great hotel. Unfortunately, the pool was closed, so we didn't get to go down to that, but we had great weather. I mean, we had one huge rainy day, which was probably the most miserable day to play golf, but we worked through it and we definitely got to get back out on the course. And the courses we played were absolutely phenomenal. We went to NC State's course. And then we went to, of course, like right near our hotel was Lockmere, and then we went down to Wilson Country Club for the Barton tournament, and these girls were fantastic. I mean, I played with the girls, like the guys had different stories, but the girls that we played with were great, and we really did have a really great time down there.
That's awesome. And then 4 of you guys finished in the top 20 after the first day.
We did, yeah.
And then, then I think 3 of you finished kind of in that top 20, top 15 range.
I think 3, it was myself, Taylor, and Camden. Taylor finishing like 5th, which was really great down there because these girls play all year long. And then, like, as our coach put it, like, we're going down there from New Hampshire. Like, nobody expected much from us. So we went down and, like, we were atrocious the first day. Like, I think we all forgot how to play golf for, like, the first 2 days. So we went down to the course, and once we got it together, we really were having a great time and just enjoyed being down there to play. Like, it really wasn't about the competition at some points. It was just to get out there and get some experience.
Yeah, and talk about, I mean, you guys are still a first-year program and trying to...
We are.
And, and putting out that kind of production on a course like that. I mean, kind of talk about
being
that.
All 5 freshmen, like I have tournament experience from like past tournaments that I played during like my high school, and I know a couple other girls on my team do too. But like going down as an all freshman team, we don't have any college experience, and the college atmosphere is a little different. We're like allowed to talk to our coaches, which is really odd for a lot of people because like. On golf, you're not really supposed to talk to anybody but your caddy. But we didn't think, and like my coach came up to me like the first tournament was like trying to talk to me like, you can't talk to me. He was like, yeah, I can. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. But it's definitely different, especially playing with like seniors. And I mean, like it never really intimidated me because as a golfer, it doesn't really matter about how old you are or like your size or anything, which is great because I'm only 5 feet tall. So it's interesting walking up to the first tee and seeing like a 6'3" like senior, and then walking up as a 5 foot freshman, and I can hit it as far as she does.
Yeah.
So like it's definitely hard being an all freshman team, and it's like surprising. We walk on and we like tell the girls, oh yeah, we're an all freshman team. And they go, really? Like how do you like get on with that? Well, I mean, we're in a building like phase, of course, but I mean we have some really awesome talent. Like the 5 girls that we have on our team are probably a great pick just for the first 5 girls you can have. And I mean, we're going to be the foundation for the team, and we've already had like recruit come up and talk to us about being on it, and they're all really excited to come play here.
Yeah, exactly. And then talk about, going to tournaments and, seeing some of these other senior athletes. How much do you pick up from upperclassmen from other schools and people that you play with?
Tons. I mean, you see the composure. Like, my mental game is a mess at the moment just because golf is just crazy. Like, you'll be on the course, like, going to make a putt and your hands are shaking and you, like, can't focus. And then, like, you think, all right, I just need to get my cool. And, like, you watch that in these older girls and, like, I play with, like, older women at home and I can see that in them. So golf's definitely one of those sports where you can sit there and watch somebody and really learn. Like, in other sports, like, they're on the other team and you don't get to sit there and talk to them. They're on the other team. You're not going to walk over and have a nice conversation about what your major is, or like what are you studying, or like what do you want to be when you grow up. So it's definitely a social sport, and like you can definitely learn from that and like have a nice even round with somebody that you hardly know and just have a great time. And it's definitely a learning experience with the other girls on like older.
Now, I don't want to put any pressure on you, but here in the spring, you guys will be playing in the Northeast 10 tournament.
Yes.
For the first time.
Yes.
And, kind of going up against that other Northeast competition and people that, schools that you usually play. Kind of talk about that and, how you might be looking forward to that as the kind of spring progresses here.
Well, it's definitely a big tournament for us because that is our championship, the one that we're going to be in. And I know like 3 teams that are in, and I know it's us, Merrimack, SNU, and I think Lemoyne. Don't quote me on that, but maybe. But it's, like I said, golf is just so much fun once you're playing the game and not playing for life or death. And going into that competition atmosphere, like, I'm friends with people from the Merrimack team and the SNU team and the Lemoyne team. So I think it's definitely different. And, like, if you were going in as a, like, not a team sport, but, like, you have one team against one team, going in, playing, like, game after game. This is, like, 2 rounds of really good golf, having a good time, just trying to win for your team. And, like, even though we do play a team sport, it's definitely an individual sport too, because our individual scores count for the team. So, like, I know I've played team competitions for golf, like for our state championship, or like just like individual tournaments with like a partner or something. So we're definitely used to that competition, and I think it's just going to be just another tournament that we gotta put our heads down and really play. And plus it's going to be like in our turf too. Like, we haven't played the course many times, but we know like what it is, so we're going to have a lot easier time than a couple of the other teams.
Right. And now we'll just wrap it up here, and we ask everybody on Media Monday before we let you go here to share something off the wall about yourself, something kind of a little wacky. So what would be kind of a fun fact of Anna Haynes?
Well, like I said, there's not much very interesting about me. But, well, I wanted to be a vet from the time I was 6 years old, and now I'm going to be a chemist. So,
oh boy,
I went a little different way. Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first. So if you need anything to explode out of a vial or anything like that, come see Anna Haynes. Anna, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.